It's Vlogmas day 18. So it's actually Friday the 17th, so we've not got long to go now. Yeah, done my calendar, some mince pie, so that's another tea I've not had because I missed out on that when it came in the subscription box. So yeah, looking forward to having that later. I was thinking I might go for a walk and see if I can find the deer today, but it's very, very misty, foggy. I might show you that in a minute. But, so I don't know. We'll see. Because yeah, the weather's a bit. So if it clears up, maybe, or maybe I'll go tomorrow or Sunday, something like that. And the deer are literally like a street over that way. So they're not far from my house at all. So yeah, I can go at any time. Last night, whilst I was watching some TV, catching up on some shows, I've been watching Dr. Death. That was quite interesting. I finished my star. So that's how the beading has turned out. I mean, it took me a bit of time because I'm a new beader, so it took me a bit of time to do it. Somebody who's got a bit more experience might be a bit quicker, but you know what? That's not a problem. I don't mind it taking time. We have to do another one in a different colourway at some point. So yeah, so I need to find somewhere for this to live. The pattern does say to put a loop, hanging loop through one of the points as you're making it, but I haven't done that because it's not going to go on the tree. It's the wrong colour scheme for my tree at the moment, so it's going to sit somewhere else. And I can always add on a hanging loop at another point. So if I do one out of thread and beads, I can just stitch it through one of the points. So yeah, so that's the star, and it's got the same pattern on both sides, and it's stuffed with toy stuffing, so it is 3D, and it's quite a decent size. And this is just the size this pattern comes out. You can do them smaller, you can do them bigger, whatever. Just follow the same process as this one. So you make those warped squares, and the warped squares curve into here. I'm holding the phone with one hand, so that's why I'm trying to show you with one hand. So this is the seam line, where the green dots are. That's the seam line. So yeah, 3D peyote stitch star. So that's done. So yeah, so I might try and catch up on some of the temperature cross stitch or some of the blanket crochet later. We'll see. Okay, chat to you in a bit. So yeah, quite a misty morning. So yeah, we'll see what the weather does later. It might clear up. Who knows? Well, I mean, it will clear up. It's not going to stay like that all day. So it might be a bit grotty. We'll see. Okay, so that Anaheim pepper is now almost entirely red. This jalapeno is starting to go red as well. I think this one in here, this one, because it's gone a bit darker, I think that's probably going to go red as well, or going to try and go red anyway at some point. So it's very exciting peppers. Okay, so I've done a spot of tidying up. Obviously there are still a few bits and bobs along here that are going to need to be cleared away and rehomed for Christmas. Up here I've got some stuff for video for January and for some other bits and bobs to be cut out, ready to sew up after Christmas. So I might cut them out beforehand, which is why they're still out. And then just a few little bits and pieces that I just need to stick in something and put somewhere else on Christmas Day. And my broken little tripod. This is one of those little tiny ones that you can sit on a tabletop until the legs have fallen off. So I need to replace that at some point. So yeah, so everything's underneath the table. So it's still going to be in the room, but at least if the table is mostly clear come Christmas Day, when we want to move it out of the corner, put it in the middle of the room, we're almost there. I also need to rehome the stuff that's on that chair as well, which will probably go in my pile of chaos behind the armchair. I don't think I'm going to get the space there cleared so that I get to the instruments this side of Christmas, because stuff needs rehoming and that's quite a big job. So I've got other stuff to do before Christmas. So yeah, progress has been made. And yeah, I've got my overhead tripod there, so that if I do not want to make a start on the January videos, I at least have space set up. Because yeah, I film on this table for that. I've got my Christmas food shopping list there, marked off what's on the order and what isn't, so that we know what to pick up when we go down the road. So yeah, okay, let's get some crafty stuff done. Found a home for the star. Obviously temporary home, but yeah, glad in the baby Jesus. It'll be fine there for this year. Next year I might have a different home. And I've put the Christmas cards that we've received so far behind the nativity scene. One's from my mum and her partner, which I think is that one. That one's from my partner's dad, and that one is from one of my partner's brothers. He's got 3 of them. I personally haven't done Christmas cards for many years, but we might have to do some this year. Not got much time for that though.